Okay, so I suggest you get yourself some blue tack and roll up some nice comfortable little balls. They should feel squishy to the touch because it's very good for your fingers to squish into them. I'm going to post in the description, I'm going to post an image of how 1 octave of the blue tack should look. And right now I'm just going to talk through how it should feel. So your 4th and 3rd finger should be starting close to each other. If you have the 4th too far back, away from the black keys, you're creating tension in your hands straight away and flat fingers. So you want the 4th to be quite close to the 3rd. Then the 2nd should be right at the edge of the key and the thumb further out. Now if you do that with a straight arm like this, that's kind of like perpendicular to the keyboard, you're going to find yourself to be quite tense, and you're also going to find that when you try to turn, you won't be able to turn. Or you will, but it'll be very, very uncomfortable and your thumb will get all squashed up like that. So let's take that back. And to solve this problem, all you need to do is let your arm move slightly to the left from the elbow. Okay. During this video, I'm going to be using like a poking pencil that you can use too yourself to sort of point at different things and raise different parts of your hand and arm to develop awareness. Okay, so we're in this position. We want to make sure that the knuckles are high and that the arm is out enough for us to be able to turn comfortably. When we turn, we want to be able to keep this lovely shape and not get all squashed up. So if the arm is too far in, if the elbow is too close to your body, you're going to get squashed. So just take your other hand and feel the muscles there if you're squashed, and just push that out and feel how nice and relaxed that feels. There should be no tension in here. Okay. Then as you turn, again, the 4th finger and 3rd finger are higher up and the 2nd finger is closer to the edge of the key. And again, we're going to keep that angle. And then we're turning again and turning again. But this time we're going to change the angle slightly to come to the top. So the thumb will play more inside than before. As we come down, making sure that you keep all of this nice and relaxed and that your knuckles are high. Come down. Again, we want to keep a nice gap here. Onto these. And finished. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is to just play the notes one at a time, and each note, because we're going to start to think a little bit about relaxation. This is just a preliminary exercise. Each time you press a key, I want you to, first of all, before we think about relaxation, we're going to think about where we're playing from. When we play these fingers, we're going to be playing, feeling like we're playing from the knuckles. And you can actually press that down to press the key. When we play the thumb, we're going to be playing with a rotation movement of the forearm, but without collapsing the thumb. Now what we want to feel those fingertips touching the key, touching the blue tack. So just before we play a key, we're going to just touch that blue tack, feel it, and then we're going to press down from here, pressing through here and keeping the finger joint nice and strong. So the joint should look like that. Your fingers should not be raising like this. I'm just showing you. So we want, oops, sorry, I got blue tack stuff. That happens sometimes. Okay, let's do that one again. So we want to press. Now, when I've done that, I just want to check that my wrist is not stuck, that I can move it. I'm going to go into the next key again. I'm going to keep this lovely curved shape, and I'm just going to press from here. And and transfer the weight of my hand onto the middle finger. Then I'm going to go to the second finger. Again, I'm going to press from here. Now I've started a rotation, and that rotation is going to play the thumb. Now I'm going to make sure that my thumb stays upright. By now I should have turned my thumb, so I'm kind of playing on the nail, but I'm keeping this relaxed. Next one. Each finger, you can just cover your hand, if you like, with the other hand to keep it in shape. Feel like you're kind of throwing your fingers forward, and then the thumb. We'll just do one octave first, coming back. Now when we come here, we have to make sure that we have space. And we'll go through that one more time now for 2 octaves to see the difference, that when we get to the top, the thumb will come in closer to the black keys so that we can turn more easily. So very, very slowly, making sure those finger joints are stable, that they have a nice firm shape. No collapsing joints. So, here we go. Feel yourself pushing forward and pushing with a rotational movement. Forward into the key, rotational movement, forward into the key, lovely curved finger shape. Always touch the key, feel the fingertips touching, and then we turn the hand ever so slightly. So instead of being like that, it's now like that. Forward into the key. Notice each time there's a tiny, tiny, tiny rise of the wrist at the moment. Okay, now make sure that this is relaxed. Very slow. Make sure this is relaxed. So that's our basic hand shape for B major left hand, and that's the end of this video. The next video will go much further into relaxation.